Sugar. It's in almost everything now. Tea, yogurt, granola bars, hamburgers, it's becoming harder and harder to avoid eating it. And why even try to stay away when it tastes so good? Well, the daily average adult American's diet has 22 teaspoons of added sugar intake. That may not seem like an enormous amount, but it's way over the daily recommended amounts. According to the American Heart Association, men should be consuming less than 150 calories of added sugar a day, which is about 9 teaspoons, and women less than 100 calories, or about 6 teaspoons. Let's make that more understandable. Say you drink one soft drink a day. Not much, just a Coke with your lunch. To work off all that sugar and calories in that Coke, you'd have to bike for an hour and 15 minutes. Sugar also has serious health risks if you eat too much of it. Remember that daily Coke with lunch? That translates into a higher risk for a non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. It also increases your susceptibility for a leaky gut, which is a chronic, low-grade inflammation that sugar causes that can lead to substances from the gut transferring into the bloodstream. On top of all of this, it also causes type 2 diabetes, and for every extra 150 calories of added sugar a day, or about that Coke you had, your diabetes risk goes up 1.1%. But wait, there's more. Excess sugar has been known to cause esophageal, small intestine, colon, and breast cancer. Unfortunately, it can be tricky to try and tell how much sugar is in your diet, as there is no added sugar label required to be attached to the nutrition facts on the back of food products. However, there is one pending, and if it is passed, it would be put into effect around mid-2018. Just because there's no official label doesn't mean that the sugar isn't disclosed. Corporations attempt to trick their customers by hiding their sugar content under aliases, and there are many aliases. Some of the more well-known ones, such as high fructose corn syrup, pancake syrup, and brown sugar, are generally known to be bad for you, but there are a few more that you should watch out for. Cane juice, beet sugar, fruit juice, and rice syrup may sound like a good and more natural option, but they aren't. Anhydrous dextrose, confectioner's powdered sugar, corn syrup and corn syrup solids, dextrose, fructose, invert sugar, lactose, malt syrup, maltose, molasses, nectars, raw sugar, sucrose, white granulated sugar, and of course, sugar are equally unhealthy for you. I understand that this is a lot of information, so let me try to summarize. Added sugars are extremely unhealthy and can significantly increase your risk of early death. It impacts brain function, causes non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, heart disease, cancer, and metastasis to the lungs. Dialing back on processed foods and drinks can help, and it's not the end of the world if you have them in moderation, as long as you're still getting enough high-quality protein, fiber, and fermented foods. So perhaps next time, instead of reaching for a Coke, you instead take a bottle of water.